Okay, it shows that we're live starting just before 9 o'clock. So all I got to do is just get you guys in here and we'll have about 4 hours of fun. As long as they don't call me in, that is. There's always a possibility that that could happen just before 9 o'clock. So let's get all you guys in here. Let's get all you guys in here and we will start the game. We'll just have to get a little warm up first. Hey, Heather, you're the first one in here tonight. Just waiting to get all some others in here, and then we can start the game night. No, well, no. I think the only thing you would win is just on being the first one in here, which is not much of a prize. Just means you're the first one in here. But I'm sure we'll have others in here as the minutes go by. Yeah, because that'd be the only thing I could afford right now. Just awarding you a prize for being first. Yeah, but I figured that this is uh work work's been pretty good for me. I got paid today, or well, I got my pay stubs today, which I think I'll will actually go into my checking account tomorrow. But yeah, work has been pretty good. Have not I have not been cut early yet ever since the other manager left. Uh, yeah, have not been cut, and sometimes been working past the clock because hey, they say I can stay, past my time because the manager's only giving me 4 hours, so he's pretty much so that pretty much screws up my schedule, and they let me stay after, to get some extra time on. So, uh, so it's been so it's been keen lately. It's in other words, it's good. Can't complain. Yeah, they'll pay me. Yeah, they'll pay me if I stay to because because only 4 hours. That's not a lot of it's not a lot of uh, work hours. 4 hours a night. Hi Tim, it's going pretty well. How's it going for you? And down in New Zealand, how's it going for you? Is your state still are you guys still under a an emergency? Oh, good, good. That's good because we've had a ton of rain here this week, and they said on the flip side. Sorry, my hair's a little sticking up a little bit over there. Um, Okay, that should that should do it. I think that'll do it right there. Okay. Did I? Yeah, I looked at one of the photos. Looked at one of the photos. I don't know if I. I don't think I saw all of them, but I did see like one of them, and I was and I I did message you once on Messenger and told you now that the whole family's moved into this house. Now I mean now I've got the one address to give you, which would be this address. Just like I just said, when you're ready to send those snacks over for me to try, just let me know and I'll give you my address and information. If you're still wanting me to do that. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready, and I'll give you this. I'll give you the address. I mean, on Messenger though. I mean, I'm not gonna spill my new address on stream to where everyone could know what it is. Some people, yeah, like some people, I don't understand why, how some people are so, confident to send their, send mail to them or send their billing. I mean, all their information on stream. I'm thinking like, you must be actually brave and everything because I would never give my address out online to where everyone could see, but maybe you, but to you, Tim, I would give it to you. When you'd send the other one, but I would do it under over Messenger, not on YouTube. Had s Oh, was it was it bad, Heather? Is it still going on? All done now. Okay, that's good. That's good. So hopefully, as they use the term, the rain has tapered off. I guess you could say it's tapered off into the New England states. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mayflowers for sure. Hello, Jonathan. That's what they say, Heather. April showers bring May flowers. Just found. Oh no, that's horrible, Tim. I'll, I'll be praying for your friend. Hopefully his brain cancer is curable. Yeah, sending prayers. Oh, by the way, I found out what um over the weekend, Jonathan. I found out what was bumping me off all those both those nights. It was the weather because we've had so much rain recently, but they say that after having about a week of wet weather, we'll finally have some dry time coming. So hopefully the weather won't be affecting this stream or anything. Yeah, Tim, I'm sending prayers for your friend. Hopefully, hopefully they can cure his brain cancer. Hey, Steve Areno. Well, they have not. Well, they have not called me yet, but you know that sometimes that they'll call right at the last minute, and I don't know. It all depends on if work if it all depends on if they do call me. Now he was now. I heard that he was. The reason I had to work from both nights was because he was not on the schedule last week. He is on it this week though, and I mean, so to earn some money, he's going to need to work both nights. Now, I don't know if he's going to call me in or not because I mean, because his shift usually starts at 10 o'clock. So if he doesn't show up or not, then they probably let me know because I mean, he would probably let me know if I could go. Ask if I could go in for him, and he has not asked that yet. But sometimes they'll call me as late as 10:30, and say, "Can you come in?" So hopefully not tonight. I hope this is a long stream too. Yeah, I started just before 9 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I was like, so yeah, that's the idea of starting this stream. I'm thinking this will be a long stream as long as they don't ask me to come in. But I thought to myself, yeah, I thought just before 9 o'clock, I was like, in case they do call me in, we need to get started. No, he doesn't have 2 weeks off. He was just not on the he was just not on the schedule last week. They said that he's back on the schedule this week, so we'll see if we get called in tonight or not. I mean, because they'll actually have a maintenance man tonight. I said, but working all those other nights, I've got I got we got paid today, and I got a pretty good paycheck, and I think that's probably from working one one like an hour and a half Wednesday, and then 4 hours last Tuesday. I won't call them tonight. I mean, if anything, they'll call me. No, because I was looking at work, and I was looking at work like, how can I get monetized? Um, and I looked at it, and they're like, they said YouTube does not. I was trying to look up like, what's YouTube's phone number, and then they said, well, YouTube does not have a phone number, but you can send them a message, or so I'm thinking, if they only have a fax, so I would have to either shoot them an email, or I'd have to click on the get help, and write a message and tell them what's going on. Yeah, all I have to do is just get the all I have to do is get the address if they'll let me change the address, and then if they don't let me change the address, then I probably won't get monetized again. I can't change it, Jonathan, because I told you when I got monetized back in 2019, we were living at another house, and well, it wasn't we were when I got monetized, it was probably about a month into the address we posted, and it says, when once you make something like that, it's going to stick like that forever. So I'm just kind of like, I think the only way I could change the address is if I tell them, we have an address change, so you need to let me change the address. Otherwise, we can't continue on with the monetization. Well, that's what we love about you, Heather. I mean, we love your craziness. I would say I think you've got a lot of I think Heather, I think you have a lot of energy for someone your age. I don't know why everything has to be a pain in the butt, but well, yeah, I know, but I'm saying, I'm on step tap. There's three steps to getting monetized, and I did the first step. The second step is having make sure that you have everything right and the address is not changed. And I started thinking, only way to do it is to have YouTube let me back in that settings and change it. It's like I put my Google address, as this address, but apparently I thought maybe that will let me change it to this address. And then I'm thinking, then I go to settings and it still has the old address. And I'm thinking, like, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I have not lived at that house for coming up on 6 years. You'd think by 6 years, you'd expect to have a new address. He's not. He's not here, Jonathan. At least I don't see decent guy. I don't know where Cheryl is, but I'm sure she's bound to pop up. Now, okay, my work buddy, she said that she's got two Facebook accounts. Like one was for one daughter she's got, and then another one for the other daughter she's got. Like she has I love, and then both their names, and she says it's individual for each one of them. So she has two Facebook accounts, but I'm thinking that's hard to have a Facebook account. I think ever since Facebook took away the games, they're just not so fun anymore. Games were a big part of Facebook for me back in the days when they had games to play. Now they don't have any. You'll be back soon. Okay, Tim. We should be here. Mm, yeah, because I can understand that because I mean I've got a password that I've been that I'll mention it. I guess I have to tattoo it to my forehead. People will be asking, what's that mean? Whatever you do, don't tell them it's your password for Facebook. Right. That'd be a big mistake if you did. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't see that comment by Tim. Yeah, Heather's definitely not as crazy as Colin Joe is, but I mean, she's got a lot of energy for someone her age. I think Heather does. I collect skulls, and I just got my new one in the mail today. Oh, nice. So you've got oh go oh the ghost box. I've seen I watched one ghost box and apparently it's hard. It's I know when you use the ghost box, it's you want to talk to the spirits and everything, but the spirits sound all but I mean the spirits sound all demony now. When you open the ghost box, it's like the people you want to talk to. It's like they sound so demonic. Oh, thank you. Well, it's I mean, like I said, it's just my room and my mirror and my lamp turned on over here, and then of course my closet door. Oh, by the way, Steve Areno, I figured what found out what had knocked me off on Friday and Saturday. Apparently, it was the weather because we've been having a lot of rain here lately. When I glitched on Saturday, I mean on Friday and Saturday, it was the weather. Haven't been having so much rain, but they said with all the rain we're finally going to get some dry time in. The bed might be antique. Well, I think I think I've had this bed since if I remember correctly, I think this bed's about I got it in 2004, so it's probably about 21 years old. Ooh, I used to deliver skulls, and I could always tell they were on my truck because it would stink. Oh, hey, Doctor Who. If they would if they stunk your truck up, I bet you were glad when you finally got them delivered. Probably air out the vents a little bit, or at least keep the door open to let some fresh air in. Get that stench out of there. So yeah, the bed may be an antique. I think it's a 2004 bed. So I'm thinking, yeah, the bed's 20 years old, but still holds up pretty good. We're doing pretty good so far. I figured, I started a little bit before uh well, I started at about like maybe 30 seconds or so just ahead of 9 o'clock because I hope they don't, but I thought if they're going because I thought if they call me tonight, then we'll have to get started. So I'm thinking maybe my luck will be that I'm streaming, so my streaming will not cause them to call. Hope hopefully they get the guy that's supposed to be working in there tonight. I don't know where she is. Not not sure where she'll as you call her Cheryl's perky boobs. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Ooh, then I could see why it would stink up your truck then. Yeah, I mean, yeah, rodents, snakes. I could imagine a lot of those animals probably give us their skulls probably give a really bad stench. Oh, you're gonna have some pizza for dinner. Pizza from Gabatones or something. Yeah, it was. Yeah, for me and my son, it's always Happy Taco Tuesday, where we go to Taco John's and get our tacos and our potato olays and our Mexican donut bites, and that's usually our dinner for Tuesday night. Because it's not Tuesday without Taco Tuesday. I said, I kind of remembered. I thought now this was yesterday, but I thought think of it this way: next year's Cinco de Mayo will fall on a Tuesday next year. Ah, I would have never thought that that's what it meant, but that's actually pretty interesting. I thought, and I thought since Cinco de Mayo's on a Tuesday, kind of makes you wonder next year on Taco Tuesday, if they'll be selling any specials or if they'll be backed up. I said, I'm sure places were backed up. I think they said places like Chili's and your like Mexican places yesterday would probably give you like free chips and queso sauce. And Taco Bell had like nachos with like sour cream stuff covered. And I thought that looks good, but not something I would take. I said my taco stuff is always at Taco John's. Yeah, Taco John's. That's where we get our tacos and our potato olays and our Mexican donut bites for dessert. They always ask you, when you're done ordering, if you want to add a churro to that order. I just tell them no, thank you. Yeah, but if that I yeah, but if people found out what taco gringo meant, I wondered if some people would be like, taco. I hope they're not. I hope they wouldn't think like taco white boy. That sounds racist. I would be thinking like, I'd be thinking, no, just because it has white in it doesn't mean it's racist. Yeah, but under any nah, yeah, I know, but I'm saying like, what about the people who aren't white though? Like I'm thinking if anybody would have white guys wouldn't have problems with it, but I think people of color probably would. Of course, I'm not gonna. Of course, probably not talk about. Oh, Ringo means friend. Okay, okay. Oh, Yeah, as long as the tacos are good, that's all. That's all that's good enough for Taco Tuesday for me. And it's like and like I said, oh, Juro means white boy. Okay, now that would probably then Taco Gringo would probably then they I mean if they Google Gringo, it does mean white person, but I'm just saying, I hope people of color wouldn't, take offense to that if they found out that it meant white boy or it meant white person. Oh, green. Well, green's always usually the term for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I said but who's really big about going green? Billie Eilish, of course. Right. I'm just saying if they found out what it meant though, then okay. Yeah, we can start. We can play. Um, Fiddle. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. It's having trouble getting it loaded for a second. All right. Yeah. Okay. You guys are saying six, so the sixes have it. I looked up the six questions not too long ago. I think the six questions have in the six sections have like maybe 1,000 questions or so, and we're just in the 300. So we're doing really good on six questions or six answers. Sometimes I forget what question we end off of, and so and that would cause me to go over a question that we may have gone over that I have not uh, thought of. But yeah, that's why I'm looking carefully at these and thinking, which okay, okay. I think we did. Okay, I think here's the question we start off from Cerebral Hossi, Judicial Magistrate First Class. Oh, is there is I'm not sure if there is a I'm not sure if there's a paperboy question. Oh, I'm looking down at these questions and for how long we might go. Are you guys gonna want to participate in this in the because about 9 to 10 questions down, 369 and 370 starts with tell me the age. Are you going to want to do that question, or are you going to want to skip that question? Because I mean, the words tell me the age will indicate that, they'll just talk about ages. Oh, hey, Haas. Good to see you. Did not see you there while I was looking through the questions. Skip those. All right, we'll skip 369 and 370 then, because those start with tell me the age. Okay, far away. All right, first question. Okay, first question might be a tough one, but with you guys working together, you might be able to pull it off. Top six answers to this question. What might a washing machine do that would make you get rid of it? What might a washing machine do that you might get rid of it? Noisy? Yep, it makes noise. It makes noise. Haas, that's number four. Um, Not dribbling knock, but there you go, Spirit Stalker. You did get one. Overflow is number five. Overflow, number five. And okay, Jonathan, you got ruin clothes. Ruin clothes. That's number four. Ruins your clothes. Or I'm sorry, ruin clothes is number three. Let's see. Doesn't say it would shock you. Um, Not falls apart. Floods. Okay, flood. Well, actually, Doctor Who and Jonathan really put together floods the basement. Well, but Doctor Who said the correct term leaks. Number two, it leaks. So floods the basement and leaks. I would probably give it the same thing. Not that it bounces, falls, falls apart. We've got the loud. It breaks. Okay, there you go. Or Jonathan said the correct term. Number one stops working. Stops working. Number one. All you need now is number six. What else could it do? Not that it's old or it explodes. Now this okay, it's not vibrates. It is something when my stepsister keeps getting stuck inside. Now, yeah, it is a kind of noise, but you haven't the correct one yet. Not squeaks or clicks or stinks. There is a noise though. It is a noise. I will tell you that it is a noise. Doctor Who got it. Number six. It shakes. It shakes. Number six is shake. Those are the six things that when a washer stops working, or something that you would do to want to replace your washing machine. Okay. There we go. There you go. All right. Next question. All right, here we go. Next question, top six answers. Name something you do at an office holiday party. Something you do at an office holiday party. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Drink. That's the number one answer. Drink. No, he's not here. He's not here, Jonathan. At least not yet. They don't get laid, but pizza. Okay, there you go. There you go, Haas and Spirit Stalker. Eat. Number two, eat. Socialize. Okay, Jonathan. Talk. Number three. They dance. Yep. Spirit Stalker dances. Number five. Not well. They do. Well, they do socialize, but it's but and they do dance, but they don't mingle. Okay. Secret Santa. Okay. There. Okay. There you go. Uh, there you go, Jonathan. Exchange gifts. Number four. Exchange gifts. Number four. Now just need number six. Certainly not single and ready to mingle. Or there might be some single people there. You say it's the way to go. They exchange gifts, but not wives. A wild orgy would be something to talk about and to do at an office Christmas party, but they don't hang, but they don't have it on the survey here. Maybe number seven should be a wild orgy. Should have put it in the sevens answer and under the seven answers, and then had wild orgy under number seven. Wouldn't be hanging out with decent guy. Decent guy doesn't even make the survey. Wouldn't be praising Trump or MAGA. No, they don't. They don't. They don't tell jokes. This is something that they would do together though. Wouldn't be a birthday a hint. Okay. People do this a lot at. Well, the question is, name something you do at an office holiday party, and what do people do a lot around the holidays? It's not. It wouldn't be games, but office holiday party. They might. Like what would like when music comes on, what do you like to do besides dance? Music comes on, you might like to. Yeah, you want to sing. Number six would be sing. That's sing. Haas and Spirit Stalker got it. Sing. Seems like seems like you want to work in that time too. you'd want to work in an office party around Christmas time if you got an office Christmas party going on like that. All right. Now, next question. I've got I've got two on my end. The highest I've reached is I think the highest I've reached tonight is five people, and after it said five for about a minute, it dropped to two. So right now, two's the normal number because right now YouTube is trying to tell me it's all the twos. I've got two likes and two people know that I've got more than two people watching. YouTube is just trying to, yeah, we're missing Peter North and Cyril and Decent Guy. If they jumped in, then we'd have five people because we've got Doctor Who, we've got Spirit Stalker, we've got. But I know I've got three people now. I'm seeing one on my end. There's definitely more than one person in here. It's all looking. It's I guess it's all looking at all you guys. It's just one person. So the individual one. YouTube does not. Okay, now it's showing two on my end. It'll keep for me. It keeps jumping back and forth. Keeps jumping back and forth for me. I've noticed it's done that with everybody. You got five on your end. I've only got two on my end. I wish it was five, but I'm seeing two. All right. Let's see. Next question. Before I read the next question, I'll tell you now it's up to three. Let's see. Got Doctor Who, Spirit Stalker, Jonathan Hawes. There's at least four people in here. It's at least counting somebody out. All right, question. Next question. Question is okay, top six answers. Name someone in your life who was it loud, Jonathan, or was it silent, or was it silent but deadly? Those are the two kinds. Loud ones and then silent but deadly. Which one was it, Jonathan? Okay, question is name someone in your life who you hope never writes a tell all book. Someone in your life who you hope never writes a tell all book. The hubby? Yep, your significant other. Number four or number two, your significant other. That's hubby. It was a squeaker. Oh, a squeaker. Oh, those are the worst ones. Those are the ones that spread. Okay, yeah. You're let's see, the kids. Yep, there you go. There you there you go, Spirit Stalker, your son or your daughter, number six. Yeah, the wife, we got the significant other. The dad. All right, there you go, Jonathan. Your parent, one of the parents, or both of them. Parent or parents, number one. Just has parent. So yeah, father would be parent. Okay, let's see. Your best friend. Let's see the best friend. I think best friend. Yep, best friend is there. That's actually number four. Your best friend. So all you need, just need three and five now. Wouldn't be the pool boy or the pizza boy. Not a priest or a cabana boy. Not creepy uncle. Not your neighbor Jim. Your brother. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. A sibling. Sibling number. I think sibling. Yeah, that is number five. Your sibling. Let me see. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. Your your ex. Okay, there you go, Hawes. Your ex. Your ex. Number three is your ex. Now you just need number four. I like the answer in Asian masseuse, even though there's no way that'd be on the survey. Not the teacher or your dog or your pet. If a pet could write and everything, they'd be pretty smart pet. Not Santa Claus or your psychiatrist. Santa Claus would be a person you would hope not writing because he knows all. He knows all. Not a psychiatrist or a fly on the wall or a bartender. Spirit stalker? You think are you use spirit stalker as is that your answer, Jonathan? Wouldn't be spirit stalker, but but I mean, wouldn't she? Wouldn't we love it if she was on the survey? All she has to do is tell herself, tell anything herself, and she'll write a book about it. Maybe it wouldn't be your priest or your doctor, or your proctologist or your sponsor. A parole officer? Nope, not a parole officer. Heaven forbid you have a criminal record, and they would write everything about it. Gotta go. All right, Hawes. Thanks for playing with us. Taylor Swift write a song about? No, not if Taylor Swift writing it. It wouldn't be Taylor Swift and wouldn't be a song about you either. But I think she has wrote a song about her boyfriend, hasn't she? Sleep now. Okay, Hawes is going to sleep. All right. Well, yep. Jonathan says later and bye. Yep. Good night, Hawes. Hope hopefully they hopefully this will be a long one and they won't call me in tonight or hopefully not tomorrow night either. So, but I mean, there's still that chance though. That's why I thought start right before 9 so you can at least have an hour if they call. Heaven forbid they don't. I mean, hoping they don't. Let's see. You need a hint. Wouldn't be your roommate. Number four would be, if so, what time tomorrow? It would probably be about the same, about the same time tonight. In case they call me in. So probably about, so yeah, probably about 9 o'clock tomorrow night. About the same time, just before 9 o'clock, and then we could probably start. I probably will start the stream at like you know just maybe not right at, but just before 9, like I did tonight. Like I started seconds before 9 o'clock. Say not your prison guard or your therapist or your nanny or the maid. If you needed a hint, Jonathan, the hint would be this person's probably you've probably been around this person since nursery school. You've probably been around this person since nursery school, if not nursery. You've probably been with them through kindergarten or through school. Yeah, your best friend. Your best friend. That's it. Number four. Your best friend. That's who. That's who you would hope not. Right one. Your best friend. Hold on. I'm gonna get a cup of water to refresh my breath. It's getting a little dry. I'll be right back. Okay. No, I'm not doing a left cheek sneak. If that was a left cheek sneak, then I apologize. That would probably was uncomfortable. Now, where is your girlfriend Cheryl? Don't know where Cheryl is. I'm sorry, I don't know where Cheryl is. We're probably all wondering where Cheryl is. Heather was in here earlier, and you would think that if Heather's here, Cheryl's going to be here too, you know. But yeah, I think I could confirm this, Jonathan. Cheryl is your girlfriend, but I think Heather and Cheryl are best friends, though. Could be wrong, but I think it shows that they're pretty much best friends. Okay, here's a good question. Top six answers to this question. Name someone in your life who you hope. Oh, I'm sorry, we already did that one. Sorry, the new. I might have to cheat on Cheryl with Heather, but I don't think Heather's husband would approve. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Cheryl and Heather are married. I'm not. I'm don't. I'm not sure if Heather's married or not. I mean, but her name has, you know, her name and somebody else's name, so she might be married. I don't know. All right. Anyway, back to the question. This I was about to read the last question. No, this is the new question. Top six answers. Name something people brag about. What do they brag about? Yeah, I think Cheryl said that she, you know, I don't think she's married. I didn't think Heather was, but she might be. She's got a guy's name. She's got a guy's name next to her name, so she might. I don't know. The okay. Let me see if I let me see which one money would fall under. Okay, there you go. Your income. Your income number two is Spirit Stalker. Number two is your income. Okay, the car. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Their cars. Number five. Number five is their cars. Not their house. Surprisingly, not their jewelry. Their kids. All right, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Kids. The number one answer. Kids. Job. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Their and Jonathan. Their job. Their job. Number three is their job. You know, you would think Okay, Jonathan, you guys are probably not going to believe this, but Jonathan, penis size, yep, their bodies. Number four is their bodies. Number four is their bodies. So yeah, your penis size answer makes the survey with their bodies. Number four, not their shoe size or their smarts. How's overcoming? I don't know. You might ask who the 12 people who wrote bodies, who said bodies. Makes you think. Were those 12 people trying to overcome a porn addiction too? I mean, we should sure hope not. Not their intelligence or their yeah, you could say their trouser stamp. Not not their yard. Yeah, but yeah, skill. I mean, skill, Steve Areno, but specifically, what kind of skill? Got to be more specific on just skills. I mean, you're partly right with skills, but what kind of skills? Nope, not baking skills. Nope, not mechanical or property. Nope, not bungalinga skills. Think you're just trying to. I think you're just trying some way, Steve Reno, to set to uh, give give the same answer, but in a more funny way. No, they don't. They don't brave that they're never tardy. Now this is two. I mean, this is two. I mean, this is two word. Now this one, like their cars, it's two words, but what two words though? Competitive hula hooping. Okay. Actually, Jonathan, competitive hula hooping. I'm going to give you that because number six is their sports ability, and hula hooping is a sport. I consider hula hooping a sport. So yeah, their sports ability, number six. All right, next question. All right, next question. Next next question is about women because it talks about women. So the next question talks about women. See how much we know about this one. Top six answers. Name something that a woman might wear in bright colors. What's something a woman might wear in bright colors? A a a blouse. All right, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A shirt. That's the number one answer. because a shirt is a blouse. So let's see there. Jonathan and Spirit Stalker say dress. Yeah, a dress is there. That's number two. Number two is dress. Not socks, but shoes are there. Shoes are there. That's actually number three. There's shoes. Steve Areno actually has number six, a their bathing suit, or what as they have it, a swimsuit. Swimsuit number six. Let's see, not panties or bra. There you go, Steve Areno. A hat. Hat number four. A hat. Now you just need number five. It's not number five is not a girdle or a hair bow or thong underpants or a costolomy bag. Oh, Spirit Soccer got it. Makeup or AKA lipstick. Number five. Number five is lipstick. So with makeup, Spirit Soccer got it. All right. Next question. All right. This is this next what oh wait. No wait. Do okay. I was going to say the next one might be easy, but no, not this one. I'm thinking I almost read the other one, but no, this is the next question. Okay, next question, top six answers. Other than an actor, name an occupation you'd fail at if you had stage fright. Besides an actor, name an occupation you'd fail at if you had stage fright. An opera singer, Jonathan says. There you go, Jonathan. A singer. Now that's the number one answer. A singer. A teacher. No, not a teacher. Not a guitarist. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Spirit Soccer said teacher, and I told her no. Teacher's actually number six. Guess I stopped at dancer and didn't see teacher on the line. Yeah, teacher is there. That's number six, but there's not a guitarist there. A politician. Yep, politician is there. That is Steve Areno. That is number four. A politician. Not a lawyer or a play artist. Remember, Jonathan. The question is other than actor, something else other than actor. Not according to a public speaker. Okay, there you go. Uh, there you go, Jonathan. A how they have it. A motivational speaker. Number three is a motivational speaker. Now all you need now is let's see. You need two and five. Two and five. Well, we got the politician question with president. So let's see. Not your boss or your DJ or a game show host, but hey, if they were the motivational speaker, imagine what they could talk about. Game game show host always, always have a I always have a thing for it because I remember seeing something, on because I remember seeing something on Facebook once that said, the last show you watched are the people that will handle your wedding. What is the last show you watched? And I said, and it was Wheel of Fortune. I said, when Pat was still hosting, and I said it. So of course I said Pat. I was like, wonder how Pat and Vanna would handle my wedding. And then my friend was like, the post that posted is like, for sure. Imagine if you did have a Wheel of Fortune wedding. Oh, there you go. You got one. You got Steve Areno got it with a comedian, number two, a comedian. No, Pat Sajak just retired. You might be think now Pat Sajak just retired. You might be thinking of Alex Trebek. Now he's dead. Alex Trebek is, but not Pat Sajak. He just retired. Just need number five. It's not a band or a broadcaster or a newscaster. Okay, you need a hint. A hint would be somebody who could, this will definitely give it to you. Somebody that can. Number five would be like somebody that could bust a move. Yeah, a dancer. Number five is a dancer. I knew busting a move would be the perfect hint. All right. Let's see. I don't know if a stripper would have stage fright. I mean, after all, they have no because after all, I would think a stripper probably wouldn't be stage fright because they have no shame. They're exposing their bodies. They have no shame. All right. All right. Next question. Top six answers to this question. Question is, yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. That's what I really believe. All right. This one I think you'll be this one will be limited answering because I mean there's only so many people in this one. All right. Top six answers to this question. Name someone Dorothy met in the land of Oz. Who did she meet in the land of Oz? Not only is the Cowardly Lion their Spirit Stalker, but that's also the number one answer, the Cowardly Lion. The witch. Yeah, they met Jonathan, they met the Wicked Witch, number six, the Wicked Witch. The Tin Man. Tin Man is there, Jonathan. That is number two, Tin Man. And Scarecrow, Spirit Stalker says the Scarecrow. Yep, Scarecrow, number three. Now just need number 4 and 5. We've got the scarecrow now. The Yeah, they're off to see the wizard. Steve Areno, the wizard, number 5. And now just got to get number 4. Number 4 isn't Toto or the Good Witch or Yucko the Clown. Not Oz. Okay, Steve Areno got it. The Munchkins. Number 4 was the Munchkins. That's all who Dorothy met in the Land of Oz. Told you it was going to be pretty limited because there's just so many people in there. Yep. Hard to believe that that movie is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, I think next year it'll be like the movie will be like 80 years old. I think the Wizard of Oz. I think it's like, yeah. I think the movie's going to be like 80 next year. So a very old movie. There are some older movies before that. Take Gone with the Wind. That's a movie that will probably near 90. Let okay. Go make an update. It's I really don't like doing this because when I do it, it backfires and it happens and everything. But I want to say it's 10:17 and they have not called me yet, so maybe they won't call me. Now watch in about 10-15 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes, I'll get a call. Can you come in? Because every time I say that it doesn't happen, it always backfires and happens. It always backfires and happens. So they have not called me in yet. Watch 5, 10, 15 minutes. I'll get a call. Can you come in? Because I spoke, and it always backfires when I speak it. But right now, don't have to worry about it. We can do another question. All right. Next question. Top 6 answers. Name something that might be hard to do while pregnant. Name something that might be hard to do when pregnant. All right, Spirit Stalker. Bend over is number 2. Bend over, number 2. Well, it doesn't say poop, but Spirit Stalker does say run. There you go, Spirit Stalker, run. That's the number 1 answer. Hard to do when you're pregnant, hard to run. Hard to drive. No, not hard to drive. Kickbox, okay, there you go. Hard to exercise, number 5. Exercise, number 5. So that would go with kickbox and cartwheels and squat and lifting heavy and jumping jacks. All that would would be in exercise. Not to pick up guys, unless he's bending over for a guy, but just need 3, 4, and 6 now. Let's see. Dance. Does It's hard to survey. Eat bonbons. Nothing. Not hard to eat. Not hard to eat. A pregnant woman keeping food down. Yes, I can understand that. You would think in a pregnancy though it'd be a whole lot easier because I mean you're basically eating for two. Um, all right. Number. Let's see. we already drive was guessed, but Spirit Stalker did get number four. Sleep, sleep. It is hard to sleep. Number four, and it is hard to walk. Number six. Now you just need number three. Number three. Wouldn't be sting or corn. Not fried bacon. Not hard to cook. Not in this survey, at least. Brain surgery? Not brain surgery. Imagine a doctor or a nurse, working in delivery and then they get pregnant themselves. Okay. Okay. Jonathan wants a hint. This would be, this is basically put these on, you put these on, you put socks on, and then you put that, and then what do you put on after your socks? And, what are you basically trying to complete with your, you get the, it's not, yeah, yeah, tie the shoes, tie the shoes four, or number three, tie shoes. Yeah, you tie the shoes, number three. That's what's hard. Those are the six things that's hard to do when you're pregnant, according to this. Oh yeah, yeah. A pregnant woman can. That is true, Steve. A pregnant woman can get upset easy and start yelling at the husband because when they're pregnant, it plays with their emotions. Those emotions, those emotions are strong when a woman's pregnant. All right. Next question. Next question. Let's see. We were talking about now we were talking about pregnant women. Yeah, ask the hubby to buy the ice cream and the weird food. I think I heard that. You know, I hope that's not true, but I think I heard like a woman can get. A pregnant woman can probably get a craving for something as nasty as laundry detergent. Why would they want something that gross? Oh, don't worry. That's not that was my phone, but don't worry. It's just something to describe. It's not. That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that's what I heard from my sister when she was um pregnant. I think she said she read somewhere where pregnant women can have a craving for laundry detergent, but of course this was back when she was pregnant with her daughter 25 years ago. So in 25 years. Big difference between 1999 and 2025. Let me see here. Okay, because we were now we were talking about pregnant women. Now this question is something like last question before a woman has a baby and now after a woman has a baby. Because the question goes like this: top six answers. Name something about her infant son that a new mother talks about often. Something about her infant son that a new mother talks about often. There you go, Spirit Stalker. How how cute it is. Number three. How cute. Not the smiling or the strength that they have. Not his eyes or his smarts. Okay, how big he is. Okay, there you go. I'll give you that for Jonathan, for how big he is. I'll give you weight. His weight, number six. His weight. They talk about his weight. Not his big feet or how the circumcision worked perfectly, or looks like his dad, or how much he eats. Oh, wait a second, how much he eats? Yeah, that goes actually goes to feeding. Feeding him. Number four is feeding him. Is feeding him, or his pi- his pain wrist disease. Not his pain wrist disease or his Johnson. Not that he's a genius. I'm sure a lot of kids would think that about their kids. You know that they're genius. When kids are little, it surprises you. Surprises surprises you with how much they know. Not that he identifies as a Ninja Turtle. The question would be, which Ninja Turtle would he like to identify as? Who would his favorite turtle be? Mm. Not his teeth or his hair or his laugh. Not his looks. Leonardo all the way. I'm a um I'm a Michelangelo person. Not their talking. Not their talking. Sleeps lot. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. His sleep schedule. That's the number one answer. His sleep schedule. Sleep schedule number one. Poops a lot. Oh, okay, Jonathan. Changing diapers. Number five. Changing diapers. Not a crybaby. Rarely cries. Okay, there. Okay. Spirit Stalker. Actually, it would be the opposite. So Steve's saying rarely cries. Yeah, his crying. Number two. His crying. Mm, think that. Yeah, that's all that they would ask. That they would say about their baby. Why would you why would a mother talk about his crying? All right, there you go. There's how. Yeah, we can wait. Yeah, you can wait just one sec. I'll get a quick sip of water, and we'll wait for you to get back before we start the next question. Yeah, the next question. I know you guys wouldn't enjoy the next question because the next question would be because the next two questions would be the tell me the telling you ages, and they say, tell me the age, so they put at the end of the question numeric only. So yeah, we're skipping that one. Oh, oh, now I see 371 is tell me how many number 3 or number this next question that I've rarely stumped on that we've skipped. Next one is how is talking about how many days. Do we skip that question too, or because that would be numeric only as well? Do we skip that one as well? Did you? Okay, we skip that one as well. Okay, okay. Then we skip that one, and we'll get this, and we'll do this one. All right. Next question. Okay. Name. Okay. Name a phrase that start. Okay, this is the question. Top six answers. Name a phrase that starts with "life is." Starts with "life is," and then fill it in. Not "life is grand," but we do have "life is." Yeah, short. Yep, too short. Life is too short. Number two, too short. Nope, not a B or life is what you make it. Not life is a game. We got life is too short. Not life is tough or life is precious. These are some things that I would, what was a couple I could not identify as. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Life is like a box of chocolates. Number three. Life is like a box of chocolates. Not life is endless though. I would thought life is hard would be there, but nope, not life is hard either. Looked through these, I was surprised to see that life is hard. It was not there. Life is like an adventure in the Marines. Nope, not like an adventure in the Marines. Not living life to the fullest either. Not live at the dive bar. Not a career or a jobby. Not life is what we make it be. Not life is swell. I mean, there is a word that might go with swell, but it wouldn't be good. Okay, now okay. Spirit Stalker wants some hints. Okay, for the first answer that she did not get. Um, now when Jonathan said grand, he was close to the word, but it wasn't actually grand. He would say, you know, these are things you might see on like a T-shirt or something. It says life is. Nope, Steve Areno, it's not a highway, and I don't want to ride it all night long. Not life is great or life is fun. I mean, it does start with a G. It's not life, love, laugh. Grand. He tried that. Okay, Spirit Stalker got the word that we were looking for. Life is good, number one. Life is good. Now they also say now for number four, they say that life can be, life can be, wonderful. It can be so wonderful that you know, it's as it's as good as a blank day. Not life is a perfect. Not life is a joke either. Some of some of these answers, like the last two, I've never heard. Well, I probably have heard of them. I just not familiar with them. No, not life is a joke. I think that's been has that been tried or has that been said yet? I'm not sure. It's not life is a joke. Nope, not life is a gift. It's um it's the op it's the opposite of ugly. Opposite of ugly. What is the opposite of ugly? Not life is a gift or life is alone. Yep, there you go. Life is beautiful, number four. And here's the and now I have not heard six, but I'll give you number five. Here's number five. Um, who was I think was was it Steve or was it Jonathan that was one of the two? They said they were eating some fruit and everything, and this next one contains fruit. Fruit. Well, one type of fruit, and you and instead of a instead of a one. Nope, it's not cotton candy grapes. Uh, uh, how can I describe this? Well, I can say they're good, but all you got to do is just all you got to do is just peel the stem off the or pull the seed out of this fruit. Yeah, because they can't have because despite it being this fruit, they can't have seeds. You just ate some cotton candy grapes. It's not grapes we're looking at or life in the Big Apple. We're looking at, it's kind of like saying life, like it was saying, like one of the answers were life is like a box of chocolates. Well, life is you get it served on this, and like if you don't get served on a plate, it might be served on a what? It's not kumquats. Now, cotton candy grapes do sound good. They do sound good. I've never seen those though. It's not on. No, it wouldn't be on a silver platter. They're talking about like the first part of the answer. Um, it's like every pet has their own what? What do pets eat out of? They eat out of a. They each have their own. Their own what though? Well, not well. Actually, another word for dish. They don't have. It's not ball. I'm looking for. But pets always. There you go. There you. Oh, you got it. You got it, Steve Areno. Life is a bowl of cherries. Number 5. A bowl of cherries. And now, okay, Jonathan. The question. Name a phrase that starts with "life is." Now, yeah, life is a bowl of cherries. That's what I was trying to get you to say. Now, number 6. Number 6, they would say life might be like a. This would be a. This would be a day in the summer. You would probably spend this day in the summer. You would spend this day at the summer or on a warm day. And they say if you stay and watch the sunset there, it's beautiful as well. Life is like not life is a breeze, but there is some where they met where a lot of people would love to spend the day there in the summer. Where do people love to go in the summertime? Yeah, life is a beach. Number 6, a beach. Never heard life is like a beach, or I've never really heard of that one. But yeah, those are the 6 answers. A beach. Life is like a beach. It's all they say about life. I mean, I've heard of good, I've heard of short, I've heard of box of chocolates. Who hasn't heard of that? I've heard of beautiful, but not really bowl of cherries or a beach though. If they've said it around me, I have not paid attention to that phrase. All right, let's see. Oh, this would be nice. Question is, who would you trust to do it to? Um, okay, here we go. Okay, question is, name something you hope that the people you're house sitting for have in their home. That's the question. Name something you hope that the people you're house sitting for have in their home. Yep, Spirit Stalker, Spirit Stalker uh, cable TV. Yep, cable. Jonathan and Spirit Stalker got cable. Cable TV is number 2. Food, Jonathan says, and Spirit Stalker says as well. There you go, Jonathan. Spirit Stalker. Food or drinks. That's the number 1 answer. Food or drinks. Now they don't hope they have a bed. They hope they don't have TP cable. Yeah, we've got cable TV. Yes. Uh, internet. All right, there you go. Uh, there you go. Internet access. Number five. Number five. Internet access. So we've got the Wi-Fi. We got the food. Not animals or kids or electricity. Oh, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Air conditioning. Number six is air conditioning. All you need now are three and four. Would be hoocher, baby oil, or pleasure dungeon, or booze. Today I'm 74 to 8. Way to go, Jonathan. Keep it up. 74 days silver from alcohol. You hope they don't have a phone or porn on DVD or Disney Plus. Disney Plus would probably fall into cable TV. It wouldn't be the phone. They don't hope for a phone. I guess they got their own phone. Wouldn't be smoke gains you'll live longer or video games or a sex doll. Wow. Are we fine? Yeah, sex doll. We're really finding out about ourselves again, aren't we? Let's see. Not a cabaret Volatar CD. Nope. They hope they don't have a bathroom. Wouldn't it be weird if you visited a house that didn't have a bathroom? Okay. Not towels or pillows or bed stuff or beer. So I went silent, lost it there for a sec. I thought. Um, let's see. Nope, not beer or games. Nope, not ad-free YouTube. Didn't we all? Don't we all wish we had ad-free YouTube? I'm not sure if ad-free YouTube or Netflix would fall in with internet access. I think they would require internet access. That'd be funny to be like, "Where's the? We don't have one. I'm sorry." Yep. What do you mean you don't have a bathroom? What kind of house doesn't have a bathroom? Well, sorry, but when we use the bathroom, we go outside instead. And let's see. We've got the internet. Nope, they don't hope for any gray poupon. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. A hot tub or a pool. Number three is a hot tub or a pool. Now you just need one more. Number four. Like we said, gray poupon is not there, but I will say it. I will say it, just because I feel like, saying it. Pardon me, do you have it in Grey Poupon? Yeah, bucket in the corner. Not a butler staff or, oh, an outhouse out back, huh? That's where we go to use the bathroom, I guess, if there's a place that doesn't have a bathroom. I I remember one of my I remember somebody that I played football with in school. They said that that's where they go, outside, and then somebody asked, and then somebody asked, how do you wipe in the winter? Like if there's snow on the ground, like they wipe themselves with leaves. I mean, I think he was like, we don't wipe in the winter. Not hire firefighters or a hooker, but this would but there you could say this would send hire firefighters to your house, though. Something that could send them to your house. Not a now you couldn't send a hooker to your house with this, but hire firefighters you could. But I need the actual answer. We got the cable TV one. I Yeah, that is pretty gross once you think about it. Oh no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't hope. I would not hope that they had ghosts in their house. Okay, hint would be this one. Um, you don't want to you like I said, firefighters could could hear hear this. I mean, all you got to do is someone might say, don't try that because that will trigger the or hit the or might cause okay. Remove smoke from your answer, Spirit Stalker, and you have the correct answer. Yeah, an alarm, number four. That's what they'd hope they'd have, an alarm. Alarm was number four. So everybody house set for might want to ask if they have. Well, my first question would be cable TV, hot tub or a pool. Yeah, that might. I mean, internet access. Yeah, that's probably a question from the 2000s, or when AOL or when AOL was introduced. Like it said, AOL was so easy to use. No wonder it was number one. There's a lot of things that would beat AOL today. More upgrades. I think by now probably no one has dial-up internet. They probably all moved to a router because a router's much faster. I mean, we had a router in the early 2000s, and we considered it to be really fast. So I think everyone's probably got a router now. Be right back. Okay, Steve. Well, it's been 55 minutes and since the guys 10 o'clock shift start, and they've and like I said, don't want to jinx it, but they have not called, and I don't. But I think after 10:55, they're probably not going to call tonight. We'll probably have a full night of about 4 hours. We'll probably have our full hour 4 hours about on here, with our game. Looks like they're not going to call me in tonight, so yes, I actually get a night off. Have I haven't I feel like I feel like besides tonight, the last 2 weeks, I really don't think I've really had a night off. Believe it or not. But this is one that I can spend with all of you. YouTube wants me to believe I'm only talking to two of you, but now I know I'm talking to more of you than just two. I mean, I got Steve Areno, I got Spirit Stalker, I've got Jonathan. There's at least three of you. They're trying to cancel one of you out, I guess. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Now, okay, next question. Top six answers to this question. What might you see out your airplane window? What might you see out your airplane window? No, you wouldn't see another clown. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. Now you got it. Sky or clouds? Sky or clouds? Number one, Jonathan. Sky or clouds? And birds. Birds. Okay, there you go. Birds. Number two, birds. Now you wouldn't see the plane engine, and you wouldn't see the sun, but you might see some other things though. Nope. Don't see Jesus when you're going up in the sky. Well, I don't know. Probably because you're the only one giving answers right now, and right now it says that according to my YouTube count, you are the only person here. But you probably feel like you're the only one here because you're the only one that's answered these questions so far. Yeah, Tim's gonna come back, and I know Steve is coming. It will be coming back too. So, yeah, on my end it said one, and then it said two, and then it went back to one, and now it says zero. Oh, yeah, Steve. Yeah, Steve's coming back. Is what I'm. Yeah, Steve is definitely coming back. And right now, it's YouTube's trying to tell me nobody's in here. It says zero. Okay, now it says one person. So it's probably counting you, but it's probably all it's going. Yeah, because try to tell me 30 seconds ago you got zero people watching you. you might be the only one here. I don't, because I don't see anybody else. I mean, yeah, I don't. It says only one person, so might be you until Steve comes back. Oh, there's there's Steve. There. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jonathan. Another plane. Another plane is number six. Question is what? Steve Areno. Question is what might you see out your airplane window? Jonathan's already given sky, clouds, and birds, and another plane. So he's got one, two, and six so far. Yep, Steve O's back. So it should tell. So it should say there's two people there, but it's signaling. Now it's signaling both of you out. See, it keeps jumping. 1, 0, 1. It said two a minute ago, and then it flipped back to one real quick. Okay, we've got so far. Okay, so far we've got the sky. Jonathan, so far, Steve Reno's given sky, clouds, number one, birds, number two, and another plane, number six. Need three, four, and five. Not wild stars. We've got the clouds, the birds, not the UFO or gremlin. Okay, there. Okay, there you go. Ocean. Yep, Steve Reno. Body of water. Body of water. Number three. Yeah, yeah. I would. I noticed that Spirit Stalker wasn't saying anything. I said, I wonder if she. I wonder if she's here or if she fell asleep. Whatever it is, it's can't. It's counts. It's counts. Right now, YouTube is canceling all of you out right now. Says that Zippo is watching. Okay, now as soon as I say that, it says one person. Heather's been gone for a while though. Heather's been gone for a while. So we did get so with oceans, you got body of water number three. Now you just need four and five. Not sunset or trees. Not angels. Not buildings either. If you're on a tall Spirit Stalker, the question is what might you see out your airplane window? That's the question. What might you see out your airplane window? So far we've got sky or clouds was given number one, birds was given number two, bodies of water was given number three, and another plane was given number six. So you just need four and five. Might Steve Reno, I hope we wouldn't see that up in the air. You know, they had this thing in high school. They'd go over to some people on the football team. They'd say go over to them, and then and then when they say oh, Spirit Stalker says land. Yep, land. Number four is land. Now all you need is number five. What would number five be that you might see out your airplane window? Not the beach. Not the Great Wall of China or darkness. Now, if you were flying over China, you might see the Great Wall of China, or if you were landing in China. Not monuments or homosexual ducks. Homosexual ducks. What an ordinary answer. Along with pink elephant. Well, pink elephants probably would be more recognizable than a homosexual duck. Nope, it wouldn't be grass. I skipped Spirit Stalker's answer. Darkness, not darkness. Not fog either. Now, all the answers you're given you might see on land, but you wouldn't see in number five because it's not grass or fog or rain. You'd be able to see that on land, though. But I would like to ask, how do we identify if a duck is homosexual? What are some signs that a duck is homosexual? Let's see. It's not lightning, not lightning, not Trump on Air Force One trying to buy Canada. I think found on a YouTube video what like maybe Alberta or somewhere in Canada might leave and become the 51st state. Maybe ID had an odd number of feathers. If it had an odd number of feathers, oh, if it had an odd number of feathers, there's now thanks to Spirit Stalker, we know how to tell if a duck is homosexual if it has an odd number of feathers. Um, no, it wouldn't be Vegas or Cheryl's perky boobs. I mean, I don't know if she's got those high. I mean, does she have them that they're so high you'd see them in the sky? Quick, quack three times if you like it in the butt. That all that quack three times if you like it in the butt. I remember the old song. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a duck. All I want to do is shake my butt. Cheryl's if Cheryl's perky boos were up there, Jonathan, you she's showing her cleavage proud and high, isn't she? Not okay. It's not Mount Rushmore or mountains, but those are things you can see in the sky. Yes. Well, you could see Mount Rushmore on land. It's not mountains or rivers, and it's not Ghost Dad with his yellow pudding pops. Wouldn't be Sharknado. Okay, what this would be something on a plane that you might that you might do, or something on a plane that yeah, you would see their wings. Number five is their wings. You'd see that on the plane. Definitely if you were out. Only thing is if you're in a plane, apparently you're looking out the window, so you don't get air sick or anything. So I had to add that in there just for the entertainment. Oh, practically on the wing. Okay. I just thought I'd throw that in there for a little entertainment, just for a funny moment. Okay, let me see here. I would think that, well, I'm thinking with Spirit Stalker having 54 in her name, yeah, that's what I thought. She's 54. You know what her age has. Yeah. So next month, Spirit Stalker, will you be Spirit Stalker 55, or will it still say 54? It'll say Spirit Stalker 55, I guess. Oh yeah, it's already May, so yeah, yeah, June her birthday. So I guess after your birthday, so I guess starting from your birthday and up till next year, we'll know you now as we'll notice you as Spirit Stalker 55 and not 54 anymore. Yeah, it's not it's real rare of someone like Decent Guy to miss a night like tonight. Yep, she's got a yep. Jonathan Spirit Stalker's got a hubby and a son too. She's got the whole family. I think I'm getting dementia. I'm having trouble remembering. Sometimes when I'm at work, I have to stop and think for a second, because and anytime I forget something, I'm always thinking, I hope I'm not getting old man moments. I'd be thinking, hopefully, I'm not getting old man moments at 39. Separated for now, but probably coming back, unfortunately. So, in other words, Spirit Stalker is separated for now, but the probably coming back, unfortunately, means probably that she does not want him coming back, though. I'm drinking a giant bottle of Welch's sparkling. Now, I've heard of grape juice before. Who hasn't? But I've never heard of sparkling grape juice. All right. Next question about is about buying houses. So, top six answers to this question. What might you find out about a house that would make you back out of buying? Second. Okay, I'm connected. Thought said for a second I was offline, but no, it came back. So pretty good. I think what the problem is in my room, it's always a strong signal downstairs, but up here it's a weak signal. I wonder why. Let's see. Okay. You said deaths or termites. Let's see what they say. Okay. Well, not deaths. Oh, there's Heather's back. Heather's back. Let's see. Termites. We got termites number two. Termites number two. Close to the air. Not that it's close to the airport. Bad plumbing. Okay, there you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Bad fa- bad foundation number six. Too old? No, not that it's too old. Go. Okay, there you go, Heather. Heather got it. Ghost or haunted. Yeah, haunted. Ghost would go with haunted. There you go, Heather. That's the number one answer. Haunted. Jonathan you missed the question. What might you find out about a house that would make you back out of buying it? That's the question, Jonathan. Did you bring Peter with you? Let me see. Not that it has bats or rats in there. Mold. Okay, there you go, Heather. Mold. Mold is number three. Mold. Mold. Let's see. What else? We need four. Okay, four and five. Okay. Not that the walls stink of baby oil, or that it's too big, or that it's too small. Yeah, a person died in it. Well, doesn't say anything about deaths. Does say that it does say haunted. So I'm if there's a ghost in there, it probably is haunted. Let's see. I would hope you wouldn't have a. I will hope you wouldn't have a Peter Heather. Not Let's see. Not that it has an infestation or it's jinxed or hexed. Not that the outhouse is full or that it's a crime. Okay, there you go, Heather. Number too expensive. Yep, number four. The price went up. Number four, price went up. So now I just need number five. Not that it has bad neighbors or it used to be a whorehouse or it has grass or bad landscaping. We already have they had bad foundation when we said bad plumbing. Not that the neighborhood is ghetto. Not that it's on a sinkhole. Flood zone could be not exactly a flood zone, but a flood zone could cause this though. They could I mean it could cause it. This cause it. Needs too many improvements. It needs an improvement. Not that the next door neighbors are Italian, but at night and ask them while make you pasta. They say Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Not okay. We got mold. We got the mold part. The mold. Yeah, Heather got mold number three. The mold. Now we need number just need number five, and this is what it's not that there's not enough bedrooms or that it's a noisy neighborhood. Nothing to do with the neighborhood. It's all it's all on the house. This answer is all on the house. Well, yeah, it would be falling apart, but how would it be falling apart though? How would it be falling apart? Like, be gotta be more specific on how it would be falling apart. Yeah, but what's wrong? But what is it about the roof? What's bad about it? Like what's it doing? Not squatters are falling apart or off the grid. Noisy pipes. No, it's not the noisy pipes actually. It is. There you go. Yeah, the roof is a number. Yep, you got it. Number five is a leaky roof. Leaky roof. Number five. That's what would make you back out of buying, or that would make yeah would make you back out of buying it. Those six things. There's the six answers. Okay, next. The house has the arthritis. Thought people I knew people could get arthritis, but I thought that can a house get arthritis? Thought it was only people that could get it. Mm. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I knew a person could get arthritis, but didn't think that all right. All right. Question is okay. This this was probably back now. The way this question's read, I'm sure this question's around 20 years old, and it would sound like that it was. Do I have arthritis really bad? Yes, I do. Oh, this would seem like it was around 20 years ago with this question out, because I think they had questions about this person, or he was in the survey on the O'Hurley version at least. All right, if you guys can, if this question's probably old, so I hope you guys remember this person. Okay, top six answers. Name something associated with Fabio. Name something associated with Fabio. Okay, there you go. There, okay, there you go, Heather and Steve Doberman. Um, Long hair, number two. It's a model. Yep, he's a model. Number five is he's a model. Heather got that one. Affirmate, no. Accent, no. Slayer of the ladies. You could say he is, but that's not what they said on the survey. It's not he's tall and handsome. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. He's handsome. Number four is he's handsome. He's handsome. Number four. But not that he's French. Not that he's French, monsieur. Not that he loves himself. Yeah, I think Fabio would agree. He can't believe it's not butter. And then after he asks, "This is butter," they reply to him with, "You butter believe it." Not that he's a foreigner, that he can't act or he's packing a 12-inch. Not that he's a bird. Not that he never went to Epstein Island. I feel that this question has probably been around for 20 years or so. He's a one hit wonder, a has been. Nope, not that he's a one hit wonder or his button down top is always open. Not not that he makes the wife horny. Always exposes his chest and muscles. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Uh, his bare chest, number six. His bare chest. His bare chest is number six. All you need now is number one and number three. He's a he's not single, or he's not that he's single or washed up or tanned or fruity. Not that he broke his nose. Did he break his nose? Not that his bird crashed in the face or he mocks average men. I've got 1129 on my laptop, Rudy. I've got 1129 actually. Let's see, Steve Abrino. He's not a singing career in Japan. It's not a singing career in Japan. Doesn't have that he sung in the survey. But did he sing? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Time for some Jello pudding. As long as it's not, or anybody have any Jello pudding pups? I don't know if he was a hairstylist, but it does say he had long hair though. He's a raging homosexual. Now he'd be okay, Spirit Stalker, what vowel would you like to buy? Other than a model, what did he do? Well, so far, E. Uh, yes. The answers you don't have yet both have. Well, number one is two words and has two e's, and number three has an e as well. They don't start with e, but they have e in their category in their answers though. I know that's probably not much help though. Oh, and he doesn't want to be the new Diddy. Doesn't want to be the new Diddy. How would he fit in with as the new Diddy? Is what the question really is. Does okay? There you go, Steve Areno does commercials. Number three, he does commercials. Commercials are number three. Now you just need one more answer, and that's the number one answer. I know. I did not know that. I didn't know you were the only blue non-blue wrench here, Heather. He's 62 now and dating. Okay. If he's dating, he may have some he may have if he's dating, then he might have not that he wears bathing suits or that he's fully shaved or that he's European. And not that he's a pothead either. I I'm thinking, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, Heather, or I would not have I would have not noticed you were the only non-blue wrench here. I'm wondering if I should give Heather a wrench and then everyone will be blue. She's the only non-blue wrench. I have a nomination, guys. Should I give Heather a wrench too? You know she wants to stick out. Okay. Because everybody was saying yes. I was about ready to give you a wrench, Heather. Yeah, the question does suck jalapeno peppers. You want to stick out so you don't want a wrench then? As soon as I get the final answer from Heather on whether she wants one or not, I can that'll be the give Heather a wrench. All right. No wrench for me, but I appreciate the thoughts. Okay, no wrench for you. Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking about doing it. You were the only non-blue wrench here, and hey, at least I thought about giving you one. All right. Not that he's Italian. So it's something that he's done. What do you think about Fabio? Wouldn't butter his toast or be the man of the year, sexiest man of the year. Nope. Number one is that he might being the sexiest man of the year and the sexiest man alive might have something to do with his what he He writes these kinds of things. What does he usually write? The topic is usually about, they're kind of like, what does he write? Well, yeah, he does write love letters, poems. Okay, yeah, you've gotten love letters and poems books. You're on the right track, but they don't call them poems or books. They would call them, what they call them is it starts with an N. No, not nightmares.